To our breaking news this hour, whistleblower Bradley Manning has been sentenced to 35 years behind bars. The former Army private who leaked thousands of classified US documents to Wikileaks will also be dishonourably discharged. Manning's attorney now plans to call on President Barack Obama to release him. RT producer Andrew Blake heard what the lawyer had to say and joins me now live. Andrew, so what does Manning's attorney plan to do next? What did he say?
Well, he's pretty much already there. Within the coming days, he's going to be filing paperwork with the Secretary for the United States Army, who will then push a petition towards President Obama, who in turn will be presented with the opportunity to pardon PFC Manning or perhaps offer him clemency. Now, should the president decide not to do either, in only 3 years' time, PFC Manning will first be able to appeal to be heard by a clemency board, and 4 years after that, PFC Manning could petition to actually be paroled. So although it is a 35-year sentence, there is a possibility, a pretty well possibility, that the whole parole process could start in a few years, and by the time Manning is in his early to mid-30s, he might be a free man again.
Now, his lawyer has read a statement from his client to the media. Let's listen to a part of what he had to say.
Has had similar dark moments for the virtues of democracy. The Trail of Tears, the Dred Scott decision, McCarthyism, and the Japanese-American internment camps, to mention a few. I am confident that many of the actions since 9/11 will one day be viewed in a similar light.
So here, Andrew, is a direct criticism of the US war on terror, the efforts of which, of course, Manning wanted to highlight. Can you tell us how he did that? Take us through his story and how he got to this eventual situation.
Yes, of course. PFC Manning was deployed to Iraq in late 2009 and just weeks later began collaborating with the anti-secrecy website Wikileaks. Now, Manning on his own accord took a whole trove of classified material, including State Department cables, Guantanamo Bay detainee assessment files, and over the course of a couple of weeks and months, he sent these to Wikileaks to be published. He was arrested in May 2010 and was in pre-trial confinement for the last 3 years. Now, it looks like it's going to be perhaps another 35, but like you said, like Coombs said, reading from Manning's statement, he exposed a lot of things. One example that Coombs also gave was the infamous Apache helicopter video that Manning released, and WikiLeaks published it under the name Collateral Murder. Coombs said something along the lines of, regardless of if you're pro-war or against the war, when seeing that video, it's clear to see that something was not right. And Manning is an individual who realized he needed to take another step. It wasn't just, this isn't right. It was, this isn't right and people need to see it.
OK, Andrew, thanks very much indeed for that. And we shall see what effect the attorney has on Manning's predicament in the future. But in the meantime, thank you very much indeed for that live report, live from the States.